The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Mark Pryor. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way.
Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that's just foul. Three-two now. Prince Fielder up next for the Brewers. So now 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That's a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Willie Adames stands in. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Lifted in the air, right field. Dawson gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch. And that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill, the big righty, Corbin Burns. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
We go to the bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Andre Dawson. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Got him. And now one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's going to be Ryan Sandberg. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. On to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Scoreless after 1. Here at Wrigley Field, this is Bryce Terang trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. On the ground, right side. Sandberg gets it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there into shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-1. There's the strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Struck him out looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
The right fielder, number 15.
Next for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Next pitch inside, and it's a full count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Sammy Sosa. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And up next for Chicago, Ernie Banks. Here's a 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Nobody out. Runner at first. That pitch in for a strike. 2-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Burns checks over to first, and he's back. Next pitch is downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And he deals. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. Anderson to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. We're tied. 0-0. Back here at the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And now, Brian Anderson. The 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The center fielder,
And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Runner at first with no outs here. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Ryan Braun. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the shortstop, Robin Yount. Three-two. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 aboard and 2 outs, scoreless game. Prince Fielder up now for the Brewers. And he's already singled in this game. The 1-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Third out, and that ends the frame. Brewers strand a couple, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. Bellinger up to hit.
Center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. Swing and a miss. Outside. Trey Mancini waiting for a turn at the plate. Bellinger aboard here at first with nobody out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Trey Mancini now. Ball to strike. That one down the line, and it stays fair. And now it gets into the corner. Throw, and it gets away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So the lineup flips over. Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. The 1-1. They say you win.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Two now. Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Ryan Sandberg.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Back up the middle and a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next for the Cubs, Billy Williams. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next pitch is popped up. Terang pulls that one down, and there's 2 away.
Now back the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. For Sammy, multiple All-Star games, multiple Silver Sluggers, and of course, that 1998 MVP.
And you love to see the Sammy Sosa hop after he hit the home run. Very special, and I think he kind of paved the way for guys later on that have a little something special when they hit homers.
A little flair.
A little flair.
That hits the dirt, and it's 2-2. Mancini, the lead runner, out at second. Sandberg at first, 2 out of the inning. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. Ernie Banks to bat next. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the baseball.
So up now for Chicago, Ernie Banks. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The pitch.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And another ball. Dansby Swanson waiting to hit for the Cubs. Bases loaded, 2 down. Hit hard, that gets through. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score, and it's 4-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And a pitch. And now it's even up. Movement in the bullpen. Bryce Wilson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Willie Adames. The wind of the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Left-hand hitter waits. Way inside, and that hit him. That wasn't the welcome to the bigs moment he was hoping for today, but he's on base for the first time in his major league career.
Yeah, that's one hit by pitch he won't ever forget. Probably not how he imagined getting on base for the first time in his career, but it helps the team.
And now it's William Contreras over to first, and he's saved. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 2.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And now 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And the pitch. And that one upstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Here comes a 3-2. Tap to first. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out, inning over. Nothing across, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, and here is Cody Bellinger.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first. Now it's Yan Gomes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And up next for Chicago, Trey Mancini. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And strike 2. Bellinger over at first with 1 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Number 8, Andre.
So up next, Andre Dawson. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The count 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2. To short, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Brian Anderson. That one ran inside, almost got him. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Greg Vaughn digs in now. The pitch. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And stepping in is the speedy Ryan Braun. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
This looks like extra bases. Anderson rounds second on his way to 3rd. Anderson coming home. Sandberg relay to 3rd. The tag out. But they do get a run.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at 3rd. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to 3rd. Just a good job all the way around.
Next for Milwaukee, Robin Yount. 1-1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time. One and 2 now. And a ball evens the count. Comes the 2-2. And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 1. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Ryne Sandberg. Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Slapped foul. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one ripped. Vaughn going back some more. Gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's it for Corbin Burnes. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Bryce Wilson gets the ball now. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Number 46, Bryce Wilson.
And next for the Cubs, Billy Williams. Right-handed reliever. In the air to left center. Braun has this one sized up. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sammy.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Sammy Sosa. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. An absolute blast to left. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ernie Banks. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Righty delivers. That one fouled off. 2-2. Bounce to the left side. Whips it to first. And Swanson is set down. That's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Prince Fielder. The wind and the pitch. Check swing, went around.
One ball,
now 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
Really, a dominant.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the DH, Willie Adames. Next pitch is outside. And he deals.
2-2. Yeah.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Pitch misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one missed. And that's ball 4.
Down.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, William Contreras, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 1-1.
That's a ball. 2 balls,
Way to lay off
1
that
strike.
fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Check swing, and he held up. And now a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. Could be extra bases.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Mark Pryor departs, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Jameson Taillon.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Falling behind 2-1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch misses way outside. And he pumps it a strike.
Okay.
Man on second, 2 down. That's to third. And the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The 2-1. Now a pop-up on the infield. Contreras in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher,
Yan Gomes, the next Cub to hit. Out to short. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini. Ripped on a line. Braun makes the catch, and that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball right side and foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now
back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the center fielder, Greg Vaughn. Next offering is in for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Adbert Alzolay throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Leiter getting loose as well. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Robin Yount in the on-deck circle. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Andre Dawson. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Ryne Sandberg. He's already homered here in this one. And there he goes. And fouled off. At the belt and fires. This to center field. Vaughn on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Billy Williams.
And next for the Cubs, Billy Williams. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the move. And it gets by him. Throw into third. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So now here's the DH, Sammy Sosa. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Ripped on a line to center. Vaughn pulls it down. Runner tagging from third. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And the lead is up to 5.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Trevor McGill will take over here. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here's the third baseman, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
The 1-1.
2-1.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering upstairs. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a swing and a drive. And gone! Grand slam! Cody Bellinger blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
And here is Yan Gomes. And the next pitch is way outside. And here it comes. Out to short. Yount tosses across to first, and Gomes is retired. And that is the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam. We look ahead to inning number 8. Back on the show. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Robin Yount. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Man at first. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder. Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a 1-2. And that's a little bit high.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Yount on at first, nobody out. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that's going to get into the corner. Flying around third is Yount. Lay at the plate, not in time. He's safe. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. The 1-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Loves it on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, most of us think of Ryan Sandberg and his ability as a second baseman to go deep. But this guy had 9 gold gloves over the course of a Hall of Fame career.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And it's even up. Two outs with a runner at third. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And the righty deals. Right side. Dawson has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 11 and the Brewers 3. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini. The wind to kick the pitch. There's a strike. And the pitch. Got him swinging.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Sandberg, the next Cub to hit. The wind to the pitch. And a good eye there. Billy Williams on deck for the Cubs. Two down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And that one almost got him. Sandberg off of first with 2 away. High in the air, out to right. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Here comes Rhino around third. He'll score, and they now lead by 9.
Picks himself up an RBI. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Pitching change here, Joel Paynes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Sammy Sosa, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a count 1-2.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. It's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Runner leads away at second. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Makes the catch, inning over. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 12 and the Brewers 3. We go to the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor.
Number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
Ball to strike. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Strike two. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Greg Vaughn. Next offering upstairs. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Next for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. The pitch. There's a strike. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just one strike away. Fly ball down the line. Base hit as he pulls up short. Dawson fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Adbert Alzolay.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder. In the air out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Back-to-back base hits. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
So here's the Brewers DH, Willie Adames. 2 on, 2 outs. And now 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
12-5 is your final. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Big money spent.